1,000% ready for the opener.
Oh, I might get a bet then.
Okay, am I right about that?
Yeah, he looked good.
You mentioned you were impressed.
Yes.
I was actually blown away by accuracy and velocity that I have not seen since the early days of camp, maybe episode 1 of Hard Knocks. Right. It's like I'm living my life through Hard Knocks into my team, the Cowboys.
Pre-team, though. It was when he was without pads, before the joint practices started.
It was even before the first padded practice, because that's the one where he pulled up lame, whatever was wrong with his lat muscle. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So I was going into camp very concerned about a double surgery on his ankle. I thought it was a single surgery until episode 1 when he divulged, oh, we kept it from the media. I needed a second surgery. He's now got a little wishbone scar on his ankle.
Okay.
But he looks like he is moving and grooving as well as ever. To me, he looked nimble. I watched him running the sprint drills, the gasser type drills, and he's planning and cutting on the ankle like nothing, like nothing's wrong with it. So my biggest fear became a non-fear, because all I was concentrating on now was, is the arm going to be okay?
Right.
And I think it's going to be okay. Right. I liked his demeanor. I liked his attitude. I liked him with little Aiden Diggs. Right. I liked everything about him. He took over the episode to me, and he took over the football team.
Right.
So I think we do have permission to show a little chunk of Hard Knocks featuring Dak Prescott. Could we see him in action, both throwing the football and addressing the football team at the end of a practice, please?
Yes, sir! Oh, that's a shot. That's a shot.
I said we're going to get whatever we put into this. Harold said it best. We're investing in the bank so we can pull this out when we need it. We're going to pull it out next Thursday, and this is going to be the reason. This is going to be our ass. Who gives a up there in the heat? It's what we got inside, the way we push each other. It's our brotherhood.
So my biggest takeaway from what you just saw is we have spent all season long on Hard Knocks ridiculing Mike McCarthy's attempts to motivate the team in pregame speeches, even weekday speeches. And it has been pathetic, and it has been embarrassing, and it has exposed Mike McCarthy as not a commanding officer type, not a natural-born leader. And it's troubling to me, because I didn't know him like that, because I can't see inside the locker room before games. And he did, once upon a time, long ago, coach the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers to a Super Bowl, and they won it. So I don't know what he said before the game. I don't know what he said at halftime, but somehow, did they win in spite of him? Did he go along for a great ride with Aaron Rodgers?
Well, had they not done Hard Knocks, we still wouldn't have known what type of speaker he is in front of the team. Because that's not something that we're privy to. You know, they give a little coach speak after a win or something. He's like, hey, great victory. You're off till Wednesday, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, so we did see one quick glimpse of Mike McCarthy the day after cut-down day, when they had their full final squad in the big meeting room, all together, including 16 new practice squatters. And he was addressing the team for the first time about the upcoming game at Tampa, and I'm just going to read one line from it. We got to get in their ass and play football. What? I'm envisioning Shannon Sharp sitting in the front row going, like, seriously? We got to go play football, man. Just stop it. But then I saw that from Dak, and I thought, he's the leader of this football team. That worked for me. And he did say, we're gonna go win this game. I think I heard that come out of his we're gonna go win this. And we've put in the work to win this, and I liked every word he said, because it rang 100% true, straight from the heart, straight from the gut. Straight from the quarterback and the face of the franchise. The $75 million man, Dak Prescott, is starting to back it up on the practice field and in the post-practice huddle, because that was leadership. That was commander-in-chief. That was natural-born to me.
Skip, I don't think anybody thought that someone other than Dak was the leader of the team. You can tell guys gravitate towards him. He has just a certain disposition about himself that people want to follow him. And you want your quarterback to have that. It's not necessarily a prerequisite that your quarterback has to be the leader of the team, but it's nice for the quarterback to be the leader of the team.
I agree.
There's no question he's that.
Okay, so I have issues with my head coach. I have bigger issues with my general manager / owner, and I'm going to get to that in a moment. I love my quarterback. Dak is back, and he is the one I would suggest. The last word before they run out onto the field in Tampa, the last word needs to come from the quarterback because it'll be words that hit the hearts of his players. They will follow Dak into battle in ways, but they're oblivious to the head coach. They're going to have to win in spite of Mike McCarthy. I like glimpses of him last night. He seems like a good dude.
He does. He does, especially the cut. You know, you can tell it. Some guys get, look, it's a part of the job. You do the job.
And it's cold-blooded. He was straight from the heart.
Yeah, he hugging the guys as they come in and, congratulating them.
Like that Alarcon from Mexico. You know, he's all into it, you know, and should we then, Kamara, should we prank him or should we call him? And it was warm, okay? I'm not sure that's like the complete opposite of a lot of coaches I've been around because they motivated more by fear, where you were afraid of them. And the last thing they want to do is have a heart-to-heart with you about how great it is that you're on our practice squad.
You think Coach Belichick hugging anybody?
No, he's not. Hey, and back in the days of Tom Landry and Jimmy Johnson, no, and no. Mike Shanahan, no. I'm sorry, because he had to maintain a healthy distance from you where you knew that his word was the final word and that you do not cross that man.
I remember after the final 53 skip, we'd come in there. Friday was the game. We'd come back in there that Monday or Tuesday. Mike, we still cut people, right? Oh, you're not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed to stay on this roster the whole year. You still got to perform. You still got to play. Oh, we still cut people.
Okay, good. Okay, I don't get that from my head coach, and I still say he's basically a puppet. Okay, what else did my heart good last night? What got my blood boiling, my cowboy blue blood boiling, was I saw Micah Parsons with DeMarcus Ware. And the kid is open to learning. He's trying to learn technique. He's trying to learn tricks of the trade. And he's gifted. You were ahead of the curve. You said he's the best defensive player in the draft. I love Patrick Surtain. I still say he's going to be like a 10-time Pro Bowler for your Denver Broncos. And he'll be right in there for Defensive Rookie of the Year, but it's going to be hard for him because he's got to intercept like 6 or 7 passes.
Correct.
Micah Parsons is going to be all over the football field. They're going to use him 1,000 different ways. If anybody's going to bother Tom Brady, it will have to be Micah Parsons. It's a lot to ask of a raw rookie in his first game at GOAT on Thursday night solo stage, but he talked about how excited he is to be there. He said, all my homeboys want me to go get him, sack him at least once. And he said, I don't know. He said the right things. I don't know if I can pull that off, but I'm going to be out there giving them hell. And I believe he will give everybody they play hell. And then we go to the other young player on my defense, Trevon Diggs. He is competing against a stud receiver in Amari Cooper in practice, and they are doing battle. And Amari got him in episode 4 3 times, and then last night it looked like he got him 4 straight times. That's how it was edited. And then he fouled him in the end zone. He just grabbed him on the 5th play and got a flag. But my point was, Trevon Diggs, he could be a star. He's got star quality about him. And he loves to compete. So I love what I saw, which brings me back to offense to my man Zeke. He's been happy Zeke the whole camp. He's like giddy, silly happy. And he's teaching the kids. He's teaching that kid Hardy that wound up on the practice squad. And he looks like he's ready to be a leader of the football team. So to me, could he have a bounce back year? You say no, and I'm saying big yes on Zeke. Can he do it against what was the #1 rush defense in the league last year, tomorrow night in Tampa? It's going to be tough, but he's got to set an early tone, maybe so. So I loved what I'm seeing from all of the above. It felt good to me. CeeDee Lamb, seeing inside him, it felt good to me. He's going to have a breakout season.
But Skip, when I look at it, are you playing the short game or are you playing the long game? This is an 18-week, basically, regular season. are you putting all your eggs in this one basket? Are you going to be deflated if you don't come out? Because it seems to me you're bullish on them after episode 5. Are you going to be sluggish if they don't come out and play like you expect them to play on Thursday night? Are you going to come in on Friday and be like,
okay,
I got too excited?
As I predicted, this point spread has escalated up. It is now 8.5. 8.5-point dogs. They are, by a whole point, the biggest underdog of this opening weekend.
Well, you see what happened. They watched episode 5 of Hard Knocks and said, no, we need to give them another half a point.
I think they watched yesterday's episode of Undisputed, and I'm saying if I were a betting man and I didn't love the Dallas Cowboys, I would bet the ranch on Tampa in this game, even at 8 points, because I think it should be a 12-point spread. I just feel better about the overall morale of my football team. The potential is there. We're going to win the NFC East and shut you up. That's all I care about. And now I'm at least to the point where I think we'll be good enough tomorrow night not to get embarrassed.
But you picked the score to beat the